Welcome back, Crits and Failures, for another episode of the Critical Fail Newb Squad podcast. As a reminder, Newb Squad is our alternate series where we have a new player in Amy, a new DM in Matt, and a rare player in myself being able to step away from the DM side, and then the always handsome, always talented Jake just being awesome. In this episode, we continue our way through the D&D starter set for 5th edition and see if we can, meet some more goblin friends. As always, this episode is brought to you by Matt's Mats. Matt's Mats are the acrylic 1-inch grid system that we make ourselves and we sell ourselves, and they make playing just wonderful. Matt continues to show off his superior map drawing skills to mine. I am just not patient enough, but boy, can that guy be patient. I mean, in fact, he puts up with me as his friend, so he's got to be patient, right? So please, support Matt. Support his patience. Go to criticalfail.com, critical with a 1 instead of an L, and check out Matt's Mats under the store. And, buy them, like all of them, and reward Matt for his patience. Kick back, relax, and enjoy as we continue our Newb Squad adventures in Critical Fail Newb Squad Episode 2, Into the Woods.
And I don't see him?
You don't see him.
I'll keep going when it's my turn again.
Well, we're out of combat at this point. Because he's gone.
Okay, I will run a little bit farther before I realize I'm by myself. I would just run like to here or something like that.
That works.
Okay.
That works.
Is that far enough for whatever you had planned?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Do I hear a clicking in the ground when I get to that point?
No. There's no traps.
No. Okay.
Do the rest of you follow, or what's the thought here?
I don't think we can leave the...
Dead horses.
Yeah, we're here to protect that thing.
No, the wagon.
Yeah.
I thought we had something.
So, the wagon, like I said, will stay where it is if you let go of the reins.
Yes.
It's not going to move. And when you run through there, you do see a path that you could take the wagon further in if you wanted to inspect this direction.
I'm going to check the bodies first.
Okay. Hold on.
The goblin bodies or the horse bodies?
Yep.
Okay.
All of them. So I'm curious if those are the 2 horses of the employer.
Oh, yeah, the horse bodies, you do recognize them as the employer and his bodyguards' horses.
Nice call.
Ooh. Can I hear anything?
But I don't see the other 2, so it's possible they're still alive.
Correct. You don't see any people, just 2 dead horses.
Okay.
Do we see footprints anywhere?
It's a heavily traveled trail, so a lot of different kind of prints in the trail, and then you do see in the woods you can immediately see goblin footprints, but that's what's readily noticeable because they're clumsy, greedy
little bastards.
Can
I hear anybody or anything talking or anything like that? Like I kind of stop and listen.
From where you are, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't
clear.
hear anything.
I'm going to spend a couple minutes kind of being torn of what I should do, give chase or leave her behind, even though she didn't follow me into the thing. So I'm considering my relationship with Miss Maplebottom.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, you think about that.
At a doghouse already. Let's see here. So, if I do cast Comprehend Languages, it lasts a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's all languages, right, Jake? It's all oral languages? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I was gonna listen, and if I heard something and cast that, I'm gonna cast that. Like on the off chance that a goblin starts talking.
Okay.
and I'm basically acting as though that's my best weapon right now, or defense, is hearing them say, gosh, he's good looking. It's sure a shame to kill him.
You hear nothing like that.
Nothing like that at all. Wow, that's shocking. These guys, well, they are goblins.
Right.
They don't understand beauty.
Gnome cunning. What does that do for me?
I don't know.
You have to look it up on Gnome. It's gnomish.
I have gnome cunning.
It's very cool.
Oh, are you looking it up?
Yeah, for funsies, but
Sweet.
do what you want. You're not a tiefling. You're a gnome.
Well, I'm a cleric. I'm a forest gnome.
Gnome traits. Gnome cunning. Forest gnome. Natural check. Gnome cunning. You have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic. So anytime you have to make a saving throw against magic, say, I'm cunning.
Yep.
Okay.
And
That does nothing for me right now.
Not at the moment.
You're very cunning.
But if we get into a fight, you'll probably win because of that.
But we are in a nature domain, and I have that too.
You have what?
Nature domain.
Nature domain? Natural illusionist. I don't... Oh,
When we're in the forest or when we're in a natural thing, I have a heightened sense of something.
Okay.
It probably helps with perception checks.
Yeah. Probably gives you, like, advantage on them or something.
Yep. We'll say that. That sounds
That
good.
sounds good.
Perfect.
I think it's in Forest Gnome if you keep...
Oh, yeah, I'm right here. I'm just not seeing it. Speak with bees.
Oh, it might be because you're a natural cleric. Might be in the cleric
I'm a
section.
cleric.
Yeah.
So do these guys ever come to back me up, or do they just leave me out there?
That's a question. What are you doing? Are you just hanging out, looking around, like what's happening here?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm really like waiting for my friends to catch up with me. Surprised that they aren't immediately giving chase, and then surprised I'm also not being attacked by things. So I'm a little frozen at the moment.
Okay.
I feel like I shouldn't leave the
horses.
The horses are dead, but our oxen and
The oxen and the wagon. Yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't just leave it. I know it'll stay if we let go of the reins, but
It's also in the middle of a very well-used path.
yeah.
Yep. And I will say, just for the sake of doing this,
Okay.
There's 25 orcs behind me.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
you couldn't really see it, but there is a usable path to get back to this trail.
Can the horses fit on it?
Yeah.
Our horses?
You could, yeah, you
Oxen?
could.
Yeah.
The oxen and you guys could.
Is that what they are?
You guys could divert your route to go this way if you want.
Well, I think the horses are going to be a bit too big for either of us to move.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
a big fan of carrying off dead horses.
Yeah, you would have to.
yeah, nor am I.
It feels like somebody else's problem.
Sounds about right.
Can we move? I think we should pull our oxen off this path and see where these goblins went to. It's extremely fascinating.
Considering we can see that they've already been ambushed, it makes sense. Our employer might be down that way.
What? Oh, why do you say that? Why would you say our employer might be down that way? Because I wasn't.
Because those were his horses.
Oh my god, I missed that.
And it was clear that those horses were killed with the same arrows that were being shot at you.
Sure. I just didn't inspect the horses. Is there any sign of where they might have went or which way they might have gone? Like with our employer, do you think that they went this way?
Other than here.
I guess so. I'm gonna run across over here and have a look around and see if there's any other trails or anything like that. It takes me.
Yeah, there's not. It's pretty clear that any foot traffic just stays far enough off the road to hide.
Gotcha. Okay.
Everything else that direction is just kind of natural wilderness.
So they probably didn't come the way we came from because we would have seen them. They didn't come from over here. And I think that we should go off this side trail and see if we can find them. Do you guys think it's okay if we leave our? I don't really care. I don't really care about our goods. Do you guys think it's okay if we leave the oxen here and stuff like that to?
Now I don't know.
I think we can make the oxen cart go down that extra path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's just take it down there.
Okay.
And I don't know any of your alignments, but I will remind you that you were already paid. You were paid in advance.
Yeah, that's why I'm good.
Okay.
I think the lives of the people that we're looking for and the information is way more valuable than a couple pickaxes.
There's shovels.
So while the esteemed and capable driver is bringing the wagon off the road,
Save the shovels.
I'm gonna go back up here and kind of like try and listen and just kind of I'm gonna try and
So you're leading the herd.
Yeah, and I'm trying to stay out far enough ahead where I might be able to hear anything.
Okay.
Because I'm still thinking that they'll call out to each other or something like
Well, why don't you give me a perception check?
that. Okay. 16 plus 2, so 18.
Okay. You don't hear anything, but you do see a snare that's been hidden well enough, but obviously not. Good for goblins, not for regular people.
I totally grab a stick and poke it.
Okay. It takes the stick and suspends it 10 feet upside down from the ground.
Awesome. Very good. I found a snare. I disarmed it.
Excellent.
I don't think it would have hurt our oxen.
So, you
You're
guys
welcome.
continue down the trail? Gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you continuing to be cautious and out front, Jeff?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
I'm doing an awesome job.
Yes,
He thinks.
you are.
Possibly go wrong.
What is your passive perception?
I know that exists. Oh, 12.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
15?
You notice a pit.
I get another stick and I poke it.
Just barely notice a pit. 6 feet wide, 10 feet deep. And it doesn't fully collapse, but your stick obviously pokes a little hole in
Sure, I'll
in the area, and it's
knock. Okay, so can I knock the covering away so it's obvious?
yeah. You kind of work your way around and knock the covering away, being very careful, obviously.
Is there any like spikes in the bottom or goblins?
There are not. You don't. It's literally just a crude digging a dug pit.
Would have really messed up our oxen though.
Yeah, the oxen probably would have survived the fall, but not gotten out ever.
Oh man.
Might have been bad for the
I
oxen.
think for a moment I wonder what oxen is. I'll wait for them to catch up because can we bring the oxen around it
Yeah, there's enough room on the sides to get the oxen around it.
up on 2 wheels?
That's right.
I can do it.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
it.
she's got it covered. So you continue down the path?
Sure.
All right.
We're sneaking with a
We're taking this one?
giant wagon.
Get rid of both of them, actually. When you finish down the path, you come in to this area here. The colored-in area are dense woods.
Okay.
You can traverse them, but it's going to be difficult.
Okay.
You come in that area down there.
You're on the wagon.
I'm on the wagon.
She's on the
a boat.
wagon.
Yeah. Because I gotta leave room for the horses. What's the black? Is that like a mountain?
Yeah, the black is the side of a mountain that a river is coming out of.
So which way is downstream?
It is running
It's running
south.
toward this way? Okay.
Yep.
South.
Yep. it's
Suddenly,
running
that
south.
really makes me want to play Dwarven Fortress.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
That would be a perfect setup for starting to mine.
Excellent.
Here. Well, we got pickaxes and stuff, dude. Just jump on
Yeah,
in.
that's a good point. And shovels.
And shovels.
We all completely
Those
forget about the
shovels.
goblins and start making
What else do we have in this wagon of fun?
lanterns.
Yep, lanterns and
The
oil.
wagon of fun.
Can you see in the dark? Or do you have night vision?
Flour. Yep.
Do you
I have
There's
dark
flowers
vision.
in there.
Got dark vision and
Yeah.
Yes,
halfling
flowers.
has, so we can all see in the dark. That's awesome.
So I imagine you were all paying attention. An assortment of mining supplies and food. This includes a dozen sacks of flour, several casks of salted pork, 2 kegs of strong ale, shovels, picks, and crowbars, about a dozen of each, and 5 lanterns with a small barrel of oil.
Oil. Oil's flammable.
So nothing to make a raft with?
There's nothing to make a raft with, but it's not so fast or so deep that you're really worried about river rafting.
Even if she's only 3 feet tall?
Well,
Three
she
and a
might.
half.
Exactly 3.5.
It would be waist
we can
deep for
stand
her,
Okay.
and ankle deep for the rest. Well,
I'll carry you.
Thanks.
I'm not strong enough to, though.
the halfling might have some trouble too.
I got you, my lady. So they clear. Oh, and is the mountain big enough that this is a cave?
It is a cave, yeah. The mountain, it goes up pretty aggressively on either side. So let me see if I can read it.
Sure. I think they went in there.
Yeah. So it is not easily climbable on either side, but definitely a cave has been worked out by this river or stream or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's about 10 feet wide on any side. So
I'm gonna quickly check down or west and east. Spend a couple rounds on each side to see if they could have gone any other way. Because I think that if
off of the map here.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
because I think that I'm basically looking for another cave or something like that. Because I'm thinking that they obviously went in there, but they're probably not going anywhere.
Yeah, so the river continues to run south. It winds a little, but you cross it, and you... Are you off the map? Are you further south? Or?
I was just going to go basically here and then there.
Okay, so over here,
Yeah.
it's actually kind of a somewhat open field on that side. Kind of a plain with trees hugging the rock. But the rock face is taller than the trees.
I didn't see you checking for footprints today. I wasn't watching you do that. Okay, so I don't know that she can do that. Well, I don't see any goblins.
But you do see enough foot traffic this direction.
Oh.
From the trail you were on terminates here.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you got spit out in this area where
Gotcha.
you are. So you do notice that it's been traveled,
Okay.
but it's still fairly grassy. It's just a little bit beaten down in certain areas. It's not tall grass
Okay.
on this side. The other side, essentially when you look across the river, you can see that's an opening.
Oh, okay.
Kind of through, so you could pass that direction, which is why there's nothing there, and the rest of it is pretty dense woods.
Oh, dense woods. Okay.
Yeah,
so
all the colored in green is dense woods.
Okay.
The not colored in is grassy, mostly flat areas. It kind of slopes down a little bit towards the river, but that's just because it's a river.
I'm gonna look. What are these guys doing? What are you guys doing? Willoughby?
Go ahead.
No, I was asking what you're doing. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting bored, so watching him go back and forth. So I'm just going to get down off of the action and start walking towards the cave itself.
Okay. Jeff, you've only inspected one side so far.
Yeah. I was gonna ask my ninja friend because I think he's a ninja now because he snuck up on those other guys to go that way, to go east. But I was gonna do it silently, all cool like. So if he doesn't look at me, I won't. Don't look at me. All right. So I think we cross each other as I go east and he goes into the cave.
Okay. Are you going to let him know that you're looking east?
Nope.
Or just let him assume?
I'm gonna east. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not super. I haven't thought of this
Excellent.
very well. I'm heading over here though, I guess.
But nobody's talking.
No.
No.
Okay. Are you walking normal or being quiet?
I'm being quiet because my thought was to send the ninja in there, so I'm being quiet.
Excellent. Well, why don't you give me a stealth check?
Okay. 15 plus something.
Okay.
15 plus 2, 16.
You continue up around the corner.
Up. Is this the corner?
Yep, up there. And
Hey, you have friends.
there are two goblins just kind of arguing
Chilling.
very quietly, but, obviously slacking on their duties. And they don't notice you at all because they're facing the wrong way.
Very cool. I think I'm going to shoot one with my crossbow.
Okay.
Take my time and...
Why don't we roll a new initiative? Then, if you're shooting at them.
I made friends!
Okay.
7.
11.
Did you do it too?
D20, yes.
We've got
5. I don't think we add anything to it. I'm not sure. Do you add anything to that, Jake? When you roll?
your initiative. You
For
have your
initiative?
initiative bonus.
Which is your
Dexterity.
dex.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I have
13.
5.
I have 13.
You said 13,
bonus.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Willoughby.
Okay. So you get yet another surprise round.
Yay.
Jeff, what do you do?
I shoot that mother effer in the back of the head.
Okay, excellent. Shoot.
Okay.
Do your damnedest.
19 plus 221.
Okay, roll damage.
Nice. This is weird rolling things that are above 2.
I know, I might have to take that mage point away
I'm
from
gonna
you.
have to. I'll bounce back and forth to make it even. Don't worry, I'll roll really bad on my damage. What's
Oh,
Make
well,
sure
that's
that
okay
that's
then.
just like finds
So,
its way out of
which
the
one are you shooting?
the one this way.
Closer?
Yeah,
Okay.
closer to her.
Closer to everyone.
Well, closer
Well,
to her.
more specifically closer.
Okay,
5 piercing damage. 5 damage.
excellent. Okay. He looks...
He knows I'm there.
He knows you're there. He is aware of you. And you've left him quite damaged. He's bloodied.
Cool.
To answer your question.
Okay, that was my turn.
Okay, excellent. Next, Jake.
These are all 5 or 10-foot squares.
Yes.
Do they even know that I'm fighting those guys?
I definitely don't.
Well, you did yell before you...
That's true, I did.
So,
Yeah.
did you guys hear him yell, "We've got company," or "We've got friends"?
I shot and said I made
I
friends.
think so.
Okay. I like it.
And do you all assume him making friends means there's enemies
Yes.
fighting? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna go
He doesn't have any friends.
forward a bit there. Take one step forward, closer to the river, and then throw a dart at the damaged one.
Okay, that is
Actually,
woods still.
That is still
So
woods,
if you
so
want
I
to
can't
throw a
place it.
dart, I'm going to say you can do it at a disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
As you can just barely see him through there, but you can see he's not happy.
16 and 10. So 10 is the lower, plus 5. 15.
Okay,
Nice.
you hit him.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Good old D4. 2 damage.
Nice.
He does an incredible Western long-winded death.
Nice. I love how I don't actually kill anything.
No.
It's just like these guys just finishing everything off.
Well, come on now. There we go.
Okay.
I was like there with my crossbow. I'm like, I'm definitely going to kill this one. No.
Okay. Amy.
I'm gonna move forward closer to them with the oxen and everybody in tow because I still don't want to let go of them.
My wife says you're doing great.
So with the oxen in tow, you cannot dash. You can only
No.
use your movement.
Yep.
Oh,
I
you
can
pull
go-
them along with you?
That's a lot of goods.
No, it's fine, yeah. I respect you and your decisions.
And you never know when you're gonna get hungry. Lots of oxen meat. I can make chili out of that. I make very good chili. 25. So I can only go like there. Is that what you're telling me?
I'll let you do one more, just for the sake of doing it. All right. So now you've got reins in your hand, oxen in tow. Mm-hmm. Are you done?
I could try my sacred flame, right?
I'm going to
Because it
say that you need to make a choice then. You can do the sacred flame at a disadvantage because you're through the woods.
But it
But
rains
you have to-
fire on top of
You
them.
have to
It's
drop the
not-
oxen to do it. Drop the lead. What does it say, the necessities?
It's the one that wasn't a hit. That
A
there
verbal semantic,
was.
though?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm pretty sure you need to
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure she has
do
to let go
stuff.
of the flame.
Yeah, you're going to have to let go of them to...
to cast the spell. Just because you have to use your hands to cast
Yeah.
it.
I
Yep.
can let go of the accent.
Yep. Okay, so you drop the lead.
Yep. And then I'm going to do Sacred Flame.
Okay. So I get
So
an
you have to
advantage
throw.
on save.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way.
Yep. Because you're at a disadvantage because of how far through the woods you're looking. And you're pretty sure one of them's dead. So I'm guessing you're aiming at the other one.
Yeah.
All right. So what is the 13 is the save again? Against dexterity?
Yes.
Yep. You hit him.
So then I get to do damage.
Maybe it's that side of the table.
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be.
8.
8. Yep. Okay.
I'm really good with that.
You're really good at D&D.
Okay. They're both dead. You have successfully killed them
Just
both.
take care of that for you.
How much noise did we make?
She's probably the most efficient. So
She is.
You shouted.
I did.
And then the goblin made a little bit of noise dying, as they do. And then you were hauling oxen at
Right.
full speed,
Yeah. Come on, Oxen.
so I'm guessing you made a fair amount of
Made
noise.
a lot of noise.
Yeah. Yep.
This was not stealth.
No, there was no sneaking once you yelled.
And
That
I'm
was
sitting
the
there
end
going,
of sneaking.
Come on, Axon.
Let's go.
If he's making friends,
I want to be
that
part
means
of
I
the
need to
group.
go save his ass.
He's not good at making friends. Go ahead,
I
Jake.
would like to say hi to Blooper Master and District Dave for thanks you for joining us.
Oh, fun. Fantastic. Hi, guys. Can I walk back over and hang
Hey, my
out with
squirrel's
my...
back.
we're out of combat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
combat's over. You guys are done.
I'm going to confer here. And I'll give you a look like... Come here for a second. Will you come over there for a 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
You bring the oxen?
No.
Okay. I'm like really excited about it. I'm like, what I was gonna do was make it look like a person was walking into the thing here and see if anything attacks it. Should I still do that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just use my stealth and try and walk in there and see if I see anything.
Okay.
Okay. I pout a little bit.
Oh, I'm not telling you that. I'm just doing it.
Oh, you just start walking off?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
He's just doing it.
all right,
he,
then-
he doesn't care. Honey Badger don't care.
Anybody doesn't care. Then I'll do that. I'm gonna send like the image of like a really ordained like 6 foot tall knight with like shiny armor and a sword out, like walking very aggressively in there.
Okay.
And probably just as he gets in there, I realize I can't see very far in there, so I don't know if he walks into a wall. But I just kind of, because I can make him walk 100 feet, but I'm guessing I can't see that far.
Nope.
So-
He disappears into the mine.
Yeah, I'll kind of just send him straight up the river.
Sorry, mine was a slip. He disappears into the cave.
Yeah. You're just thinking like a dwarf where every hole in the wall is a mine.
Well, there's opportunity. Every hole in a wall is an opportunity.
Exactly.
To mine.
To mine.
And you do have miner's tools.
Your chipmunk king.
Just saying.
My squirrel.
Your squirrel.
Yep. Little dog game.
Oh, it's just on camera.
Yep. She made it. She's a
Always
star.
swim between us.
She knows.
She's
It's
protecting.
probably good.
She's been watching the stream.
That's right.
So he just kind of splashes up there and nothing happens. Or he doesn't splash up there, but he just walks up there and nothing happens.
He walks into the mouth. You said.
I send him kind of straight in
So we've
up
got
the river
1,
100
2,
feet.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he just disappears into it. And
Okay. And what I guess would be 100 feet, but I don't really know. I would just have him stop and stand there for the remainder of the minute until he disappears.
Okay.
Really disappointed. But maybe
Excellent.
they didn't see him. Maybe they didn't see my sneaky friend.
Oh, so Jake, you've headed in.
Yeah, I was gonna do go in hidden
Okay.
as much as I could.
So to give you perspective, kind of overlap,
okay.
but to give you an idea, one starts and one ends. So how far in do you want to go then?
Me, I'm probably gonna go up to that first junction on the left.
Up on the left? On the west?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. On the west side.
All of those dots are kind of like a cave-in. It's a very steep steep bunch of rubble that would be pretty difficult to climb, especially if you're trying to be quiet. You'd knock a bunch of stones down. You figure if you spent some time there, you could make your way up, but you would make a lot of noise doing it.
I see.
What do you think?
And then, do I see anything across for the other side there?
The other side is crudely made steps leading up across. They've been chiseled flat enough that you could step your way up instead of having to, hoof yourself over a cliff every time. But it only goes up maybe 3 feet into an area that, obviously, being 3 feet tall, you can't see past. Do you have dark vision?
I don't believe I do.
Okay.
As a
halfling?
halfling.
Yeah, you are barely able to see any of this with the light leaking through from outdoors.
Okay.
And if you were to proceed any further, you would lose all of your light.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to head back out then.
Okay.
What did you see?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him what he saw.
I saw your knight thing standing in the river,
Did he look awesome?
and I saw a pile of rubble and a set of stairs.
Can we use our tools that are in the thing?
To do what? For light?
No, we've got. I mean, you and I have dark
Yeah,
vision,
we
so
don't-
we can see. But I'm wondering. He says that he saw a pile of rubble.
Do you want to get to work?
Kind of.
Well, it's going to make a lot of noise.
Yeah, they probably
sure.
went in there. Did you tell us about the path to the right? Or no?
To the west?
To the east. Did you tell us about the stairs or no?
Yeah, I did tell
Okay.
you about the stairs.
I'll ask you what was up there.
I don't know. I didn't look.
Oh,
And to be fair, he's a little too short to actually see
over the stairs?
over the stairs. And it washes
dark.
into blackness that direction.
I'll look at the rest of the party and say, I guess I'll go sneak in there and look around and see if I can see anything before we start digging. Does that sound okay? So we don't have to light a torch.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we light a torch so I can see things too?
Give you a look like this guy. Yeah. Do you have a torch or do you want a lantern out of the wagon?
I do have a torch.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we hide or should we put the oxen in the trailer anywhere? Or are we just gonna leave it where?
Like, really leave them out here?
Because it's like,
Yeah, just hanging out.
yeah. Should we put it in this little clearing where we killed the goblins, or for a little bit of safety or security, or should we just be like, whatever, screw it?
I'm wondering if like 25,000 goblins are
I'm
about.
very concerned about this.
No, and that's good. I have the opposite thing though, where I'm like wondering if 25,000 goblins are going to come out. So maybe we put the oxen like across the mouth of the cave so that they can't like get past them. But you might not like that idea.
We could just tie them up to a tree.
Well, they won't move.
If you drop the reins, they'll just sit there
they
and
won't
wait.
move. I'm more concerned about something coming and taking.
Coming
most
and
of our
taking it all
gear.
away.
Yeah.
Can we pull the wagon in this cave or not really?
No, there's not enough space.
We have to get
Hold
rid
on.
of the cave. So if we put it over here, it would be a little bit secure because it's hidden by the
Yeah,
dense forest.
Can we get it over?
That's a good point.
Can we get it across the river?
He said it was a shallow river, so I'm thinking a couple of oxen could probably.
Totally.
Yeah, you can make it across the river.
Does she have to make a dexterity check for the oxen?
No, that I would be doing that.
Okay.
Need to find an eraser.
That kind.
I don't know where it is.
I always forget to grab it when I do that.
Nope.
Yeah, very makeshift dice tower there, Akarath.
Shut up. It's making me roll
That
a lot
seems
better.
to be working.
It's working.
So I realized I drew it backwards because I'm backwards, but
Drew up backwards.
the river's on the other side.
Oh. I didn't. It's very pretty, though.
Oh, it'll be pretty still.
Okay. Make a life here together, you and I?
No.
No?
Okay. The river actually goes up the west bank,
Okay.
but it really doesn't change anything that you saw, Jake. You're muted still, by the way.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so can we pull the oxen over here?
Yes. I will allow you to pull the oxen across.
Kind of parks him on the dead goblins.
Are you going to, like, prop the dead goblins up against it to make it look like they've got claim or anything fun like that?
Yeah.
I kind of want to make it look like they're on guard, like on the back of the wagon, like they're ready to go. So now I'm going to do that. 'Cause that's...
One of them looks way worse than the other,
Yeah.
though. Like one of them is definitely a Weekend at Bernie's kind of a situation. And one of them looks passable.
This one's Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay, he is... Every time you prop him up, he just falls. He's too...
He's up driving.
Too go-
He's
okay.
pretending to drive.
I will lash, like, throw their reins around a twig or a tree or something around just so
Okay.
they can't
It's-
run away.
It's pretty easy to find a
Yeah.
place to lash them up.
Around a goblin or something. Drag it.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna look to you, Mr. Monk, and follow you. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll follow you guys too.
We look at you and
Okay.
say, "You've got this." I'll move us to the other side of the river, Jake. Does that make sense? So we can walk
Yes.
on dry land. Okay.
In fact, I'll probably just ride in the cart as we go across.
So you don't get your shoes wet.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I walk in front of you?
No, please.
Okay.
I'd like you to be shot at first.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a bigger target. Yeah, I'll just follow Willoughby's lead.
Okay. You guys heading back in?
Yeah. Yep,
All right. Do you have a torch, you said?
I do.
Okay. Will it be? All right. So you make it up to where you see the steps on the east there.
Okay.
And since you are tall enough, Fizzle, right?
Yes.
You can see up over there appear to be some wolves in that area.
Oh, what are they doing?
They're interested in you,
Oh,
but it would appear that they are in some way chained or harnessed, and they can't really get to you.
where's your squirrel?
So I have my squirrel on my on my shoulder.
Do they see her squirrel yet?
Well, they see you. You're carrying a torch.
He's carrying a torch, but yeah.
They see all of you.
No, okay.
They're wolves. They see everything.
So I have an animal friendship spell that I
Yeah.
could cast that allows me to,
Befriend them.
befriend them and kind of talk to them about what's going on.
Do you tell us this in character? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to hold your squirrel?
No. Nope.
I didn't say that at all in a weird way. I just said it like very normal.
My squirrel is like hissing and biting at you.
My concern is
My
that
squirrel does not like you.
that's totally fine. Maybe he should hold your squirrel because I'm concerned that the wolves are going to try and eat your squirrel.
My squirrel is very safe.
Okay, cool.
Just hanging out on your shoulder.
I'm going to cast.
Considering she's the deadliest of all three
I
of
know.
us.
I'm going to cast a cantrip, which is I'm going to point at one of the wolves. Oh, so cute. Oh, they're that close to us. Oh my god! I'm going to point at.
Oh my gosh, they're adorable.
I thought you'd enjoy those wolves.
Those are really cute wolves.
I'm going to point at the closest one,
Okay.
and I'll snap my finger and say "you," and that's all I do. But I'm casting True Strike, which gives me advantage on an attack against it if I attack next round, and basically kind of just being ready to cast a spell.
Well, right now you can see that they would like to get to you. But they can't. So you cast it. The wolf doesn't care.
Totally sure. Yeah. That's fine. That's good. I'm just ready because we don't. Do we have anything to feed them?
You can't feed them the
Got a
squirrel.
half elf.
The oxen
No, but there is meat in there. There's a bunch of pork.
in the
There's
wagon?
salted
wagon.
pork in the wagon.
Yep.
Should we feed them? That's how you make
We
dog.
could feed them and distract them and go past them. Like, where are they chained to? Because obviously if there's 3 wolves there that are chained up, they're probably guarding something pretty fun.
You can't really see what they're chained to.
Are you sure? Because I have dark vision.
I know. They are most definitely chained. And then, hold on.
Is that poop?
That's a rock.
Oh.
Not poop, that's a rock. So there is a rock. And let's just say they're chained to the rock. How's that?
I like it.
Because she said so, I'll go get some meat out of the wagon
Okay.
to feed them. I'm also leaving, like, my pack behind. I don't have, like... I'm not going to have rope or anything with me.
You leaving your pack in the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay. You are carrying salted pork.
Cool. I'll give you... I'll make you walk up and like... Here's some salted pork.
So let's put a plan together then, because
Okay.
they're not going to just sit there and eat pork the entire time that we're doing something.
Okay.
So we could throw some pork up there and maybe like skirt along this wall
Sure.
and check it out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like maybe
Okay.
try to skirt the room.
Okay. I'm going to knock an arrow on my, like, crossbow and, like, set it right to the side so it's ready. You know? Like,
So you've got a crossbow with an arrow pulled back.
pull back, yep. And
And you're just carrying it? Or?
then I'm setting it down and then picking back up the pork
Okay.
and looking really awkward as though I don't know what to do with it.
Okay.
What's up around the corner of the river?
It just continues that. You see the path continues that way.
Okay.
That's as far as you can see at the moment.
Probably death and mayhem.
Well, definitely Death and Mayhem, but
My death. My death is up around the corner.
I'm nervous that if you walk up there, that they're going to be able to reach you and that we won't be able to skirt around.
Well, that's why we're going to throw
Meat.
the meat over here.
Okay.
So that they'll kind of congregate over here.
And then we're just going to run past them?
And then we're going to go this way.
Okay. Sounds
How
logical.
much meat did we have?
A lot?
I brought like 10 pounds of it. I don't know how much we had.
you have several casks of salted pork.
So I've got like half
got a
cast. I've
bunch
got
of
a
it.
lot of meat. Yeah.
We could just feed them to the point where they're full and don't want to do anything after that.
All right.
Like Thanksgiving Day, sleepy wolves?
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'll throw this big handful of pork I have up where the lady said to throw it,
Yep.
and then I'll go get more. And I'll throw the rest of the first cask. I'll just throw the entire contents to them.
So they gladly eat the first, they eat most of the second, and they stop eating, but they're still interested in you.
Well, that was my idea.
Did they move up here and give us time to sneak by?
Where'd you throw it?
Up here.
We were throwing it over here so that we could sneak by this way.
Yeah, they ate it, but as soon as you started to move, they were more interested in you than the food for the moment.
Oh.
Looks like we gotta kill them.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Did you try? Did you try your talking thing to him?
Nope. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna save my animal talking to thing.
So,
Perfect.
so maybe
Is
what? Basically, I
Is this
bet.
something that I could run and jump over the side of him?
I could probably throw you,
Hold on.
except I'm not that strong.
Yeah, you wouldn't be strong enough to do that.
Point.
You could jump off of me.
It seems mean to kill something that's tied up.
Yeah.
Seems unfair.
Okay.
No, we're gonna kill him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I put my crossbow down, then I pick it back up again.
Just saying.
Well, if you make them our friends, because you said that you could do that, will they fight things for us? Will they
I don't know.
Will they guard us? I actually don't know either. No friendship lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm.
So I have animal
I thought
friendship.
feeding it did that.
Apparently not, because they're still looking at us like we're.
I hide
Okay.
my squirrel.
I
How do they care about us?
I will tell you that they seem happier, but they still don't want you around.
What am I thinking? I got this. I'm gonna walk up there and try and pet one of the things very clever, like just putting on the biggest smile I've got. Like, hey, buddy,
And where's your crossbow?
I slung back across my back, still like notched and stuff, but out of my hands. I don't know how smart they are, so I don't want to be threatening.
Which one? Why don't you move yourself?
Okay.
Okay, you can't reach it from there. Yep, alright.
And I'm gonna be like, how's it going?
Okay.
Buddy?
You don't need 2 hands.
No.
What's your AC?
1,000,000.
Nope.
12?
Okay, it rolled a 17.
Okay, so to snuggle?
Let's see here.
It snuggles the crap out of my hand.
You just sit there and licks your hand like Piper.
Now, Amy, when
This-
the DM laughs or smiles, that's bad.
That's bad.
Always
Not. I'll be the first to admit. It was a bad idea.
He's getting out all the dice.
We call that Yahtzee damage.
10 damage biting you.
Cool. I go.
Can I just shake my head at him like we were gonna kill him?